What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to a brand new video. It is PokeStocks here. In this episode, we're going to be talking a little bit about Fantasma Flames, the upcoming 151 reprint, also Prismatic Evolutions ETBs getting reprint in December, and so much more. Also discussing Destin Rivals, so this video is going to incorporate a lot that you guys are interested in. As always, I like to start with the quote of the day. If you do not like the quote of the day, then go ahead and skip 1 minute. Today is motivation is not permanent, but discipline is. What's really funny and something you guys may not know is that I'm really into weightlifting and I want to commit to bodybuilding one day. And also, I want to be a very successful Pokemon YouTuber. Crazy enough, right? However, I got to make it clear, right? As a real human being, every single day recording a video does not sound appetizing. I do not always want to go in front of the computer and sit down for 30 minutes and edit these videos. But at the end of the day, I know that I'm growing a community. I know that this is something that I enjoy. And most importantly, it's helping other people. Every single day that I go into the gym, I really don't feel like being there. But I'm still putting in the hard work because I know that's what I really want to do. And that's a passion and dream of mine. So it's just a reminder, guys, that motivation is not always going to be there, but discipline is. If you force yourself to do that, the stuff that you don't want to do, you're going to go so much farther than if you just do it when you want to do it. And this is just a personal example and a personal story, and I'm saying this because it's true. If I only posted these YouTube videos whenever I wanted to, then I would probably still be under 1,000 subscribers, and I probably would not have the community I have today. But because I've been posting every single day, following my dream, and most importantly, building the best community I could have ever have asked for, it got me so much farther. So it's just a little quote of the day, and hopefully it did remind you or re-sparked some of your flames. Now, we have a lot to talk about this episode, guys. It is currently Monday, November 17th at the time of recording this. So officially tomorrow, for those of you who do not know, Sam's Club is going to be doing a 151 reprint in store to keep you guys updated and to let you know everything that you should know. These are going to be $34.99, coming with a total of 8 packs, 4 tins, 2 packs each side, member limit of 2. No returns or exchanges, obviously. Available for all memberships. I am planning to go ahead and pick these up tomorrow. I'm not trying to sound a little crazy, but maybe I am. But I really honestly do think this is going to be the last 151 reprint of 2025. Sure, that might sound a little bit optimistic. There are some people who, are anticipating a little bit more 151 for the holiday season. But realistically speaking, we might just call it here. So I really want to pick this up as I can. As a lot of you guys know, 151 is extremely pricey right now. So getting anything for 151 at MSRP is going to be an absolute snag. And now I also do want to bring this up for those of you guys who do not know. When you buy from Costco and when you buy from Sam's Club, because those are wholesale, manufacturers, they are going to charge a little bit cheaper. So theoretically speaking, this is a little bit under MSRP. Just to keep that in mind for some of you guys who do not know. Also, you did hear me yap early in the video about talking about an upcoming Prismatic ETB reprint. Yes, that is true. Sam's Club, again, coming back with another reprint December 9th. So, literally less than a month away, 2 to 3 weeks, guys. Crazy. We're having, Prismatic is back. 151 is back. It's insane. Keep you guys updated with this. Not too much info. At least I should say not too much official info because this is still almost 3 weeks away from releasing. They have not posted that much, but PokeNotify always coming in the clutch. Not a sponsor by them yet, but I love using their site. Also, regarding some news, we have Target's online Black Friday drop this week. Price per bundle $49.99. It looks to only come with, if I can just take that quick glance, to be honest with you guys, looks just 8 packs. So 4 packs in one box and 2 packs in the other. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, I do not think this is something you need to go crazy for. In fact, I am going to skip this. I'm very, very picky when I buy Pokemon cards, especially now, right? As we're going through a quote-unquote bear market, there's a lot of products that are dropping in price. And this is another item that I think is just not going to sell fast. If I am looking from the pack selection, it looks to be Destin Rivals and Journey together. But then if you actually look at the box itself, it looks to be, what even is that, bro? Is that Surging Sparks? Might have been, I don't even know what sets those are. But realistically speaking, I do not think you need to go crazy for this. So just throwing that out there for those of you guys who are interested. Now, Fantasma Flames. I've been studying this set ever since its release, and I am starting to see, guys, I'm starting to see this I'm starting to see the set fall down in value a lot. It's kind of crazy. So we have the Fantasma Flames booster box, which is kind of crazy. It's not falling, so this is the only one. This is the only odd one, but past month down 9%. We are sort of analyzing that it is sticking at that $300 price point, which I find kind of shocking. You know, I thought by now we'd be at 285, but it looks like we're still hanging on at 300. So the booster box is doing well. We have the ETB. Oof, it took a hit, guys. It really, really did. You know, it was at $100 comfortably, and right now we're down to 90. I do think, and I think a lot of you guys can agree, especially majority of you, ever since its release, realizing how bad this set is. It's complete garbage. I think this is probably going to drop to 85 and then $80. The only thing, and again, this is a personal bias / preference, the only thing that is going to save this ETB from being an MSRP ETB is going to be the design. The Mega Charizard and the blue aesthetic makes it an 11 out of 10. Hands down, one of the coolest ETBs of 2025. And I'm telling you guys, aesthetics do save products. Like, if this ETB was a picture of the Oricorio, right? That promo card, then I wouldn't give a damn about Fantasma Flames. But because they made it really, really cool, I'm giving them some favor. We also have Fantasma Flames booster boxes coming down as well, guys. I'm sorry, booster bundles, if I didn't say that correctly, down 31%. We can see that massive drop literally the day before release, November 13th to November 14th, guys. That's almost a $20 price drop just like that on release, and right now we're dropping to 45. Realistically speaking, this most likely could definitely drop to $40, aka hitting MSRP, guys, for some locations. Also, briefly analyzing the singles of the entire set. Yeah, that drop off is still there. We are not seeing the Dawn. We are not seeing the Mega Charizard X, the Ultra Rare, I should say. We're not seeing these hit $100 price points, guys. Every time I do a video on Fantasma Flames, it just like pisses me off, because every time I look at this set, I just see missed opportunity. And I know some of you guys are going to hate me. Some of you guys are going to unsub, but I'm going to say it because it needs to get said. Fantasma Flames is the worst set of 2025. Call me crazy. Call me effing insane. I really don't care. But this set just really upsets me because it has no depth, guys. It has no depth. It has nothing. It's literally a Charizard, and that is it. And I think if they would have went with that Gengar SIR, I know I mentioned this every video, I don't know why I'm ranting again, but if they would have added that Gengar SIR and maybe added a few more interesting cards that were worth more than $30, then okay, this set would actually be a B or an A tier. But because this set just has a Charizard, guys, it is, in my definition, a D. It's a D, bro. It's a D tier. Like, I just despise it. I'm sorry if you guys like this set. I know some of you guys are going to agree. Some of you guys are going to say, thank you for talking the truth. But some of you guys are going to be like, I'm unsubbing. And for those of you guys who are unsubbing, then I'm sorry for ruining your day. Anyway, getting also to some news, we have 151, which, as I said earlier, is going to get a Sam's Club reprint. Now, I found this on TCG Player. These have been on here for quite a few days now. This is the product that will be dropping tomorrow. Current market price is 102. Expect tomorrow. I'm going to record a video, so I'll have this covered. But foreshadowing, this product is going to dip massively, guys. It is going to dip massively, right? When it releases tomorrow, we're going to see a giant drop off in chart and a massive surge in buy volume. If I had to put a prediction on this 151 mini tin from Sam's Club, I think this is going to be a $70 product on the third party. So I will be coming back tomorrow looking at if I was close or if I was right, and we are going to see $70 to $80 is my price prediction for this Sam's Club 151 for mini tins. Analyzing 151 as well to keep you guys a little bit updated. We have the ETBs coming under 400, which is kind of alarming. We never thought that would happen. We have the booster bundles at 90. And the whole set as well is just taking a massive hit, right? Singles falling down, UPCs as well. So it's hard, guys. It's hard to gain some value in this tough market, definitely. We have prismatic ETBs continuing to fall, down 4% this past month, leveling off at 130. I do think, yes, when we do get the Sam's Club reprint in December, we are going to continue to see these prismatic ATBs fall in price. So just keep that in mind and note that. If you are looking to pick up prismatic ATBs, wait, be patient, wait a few more weeks until we have that reprint from Sam's Club, because that's just going to be a better buying opportunity. So again, if you want to wait, but do what you want. I know you guys are crazy. You guys like buying at crazy prices. So again, that's up to you. Now I get this asked, and I want to incorporate it. And I want to make it pretty clear as well. If you have been watching my channel for a long time, maybe even a few months, you have definitely noticed how my channel has switched, right? I haven't been posting the weekly buys anymore, or this and that, and I'm going to briefly explain myself here, right? The videos I make go sort of off my mindset. In the hobby we're currently in, when we were going through a lot of the great buying opportunities, when Sword and Shield was still very affordable, in the spring months of 2025 and maybe summer months a little bit, those are great buying opportunities, right, for Sword and Shield. Now, guys, Sword and Shield just really isn't the greatest buy, and I'll explain that in a different video. I'm not going to explain it here, but going on to my point, the market we're in right now, guys, a lot of people are liquidating, a lot of people are selling off, and realistically, a lot of prices are still pretty damn high. So I haven't been making a lot of weekly buy videos as I used to. Now, I'm gonna try to incorporate them a little bit more, because I know some of you guys want them back. I literally have not recorded one in well, maybe like a week. I think I did one last week, but realistically speaking, I used to do them every single day. So I'll try to bring them back. However, to those of you guys who want a video like that, I have a little treat for you. I'll be talking about one purchase that I'm still very confident in, which is going to be the Costco 810. This is currently a $140 product in market price, and I have been eyeing out this ever since its release. Some of the things you guys do not understand about this product is that, in all seriousness, this is the same amount of tins you would get inside a mini tin display. Yes, the mini tin display that you see at Walmart, at Target, that's ripped open for tins. This is the same amount as that whole tin itself. So 8 tins, $140. 8 promo cards, which we know what promo cards can do. Very good value here. Also, to keep you updated, the mini tin display itself is around $190 to $200. So you are theoretically saving $60 every time you buy this box, because you're not paying that extra $60 for that wrapping, right? You're buying it because it's in a different packaging. But realistically speaking, if there's one product that I would go crazy over, or that I would actually buy in right now, it is going to be this. Now, I managed to pick some of them up for $130. I'm still looking out for these. If I do go to card shows, I've been limiting that as well. I'll explain that in a different video. But yes, this is one product, and I think a lot of you guys are going to agree with me on this. It's just a great product, and definitely goes underlooked. Definitely undervalued, underestimated, underlooked in the current market. A lot of people skip by this and pass on this because they just see, prismatic evolutions. But if you really do your research, guys, this is 16 packs of prismatic in the case. It's beautiful. So one product I do glaze a little bit, but besides the point, Destin Rivals, here's my thought process on this set. If you've been watching for my channel, again, for a long time, then you've definitely noticed that one thing I constantly say, and I'm still on this and I still agree with myself, is that quality versus quantity is definitely getting shown in the market, right? When we have a lot of the product crashing, a lot of us investors are currently looking for the products that are standing strong still, and Destin Rivals takes the lead for that, right? Booster boxes have not dropped a smidge. Sure, they dropped $2, but guys, realistically speaking, booster boxes holding on very, very tight. ETBs still gaining value, right? If I click on this and I'll show you guys this, right? The past month, up 9%. What the hell? Like, when was the last time we saw a product go up 9%? Like a few months ago, right? We're not seeing that anymore. Booster bundles, past month, up 8%. So Destin Rivals is growing in this quote-unquote bearish market. Now, here's one thing I want you to take away from what we're currently analyzing, right? Is that sets like Temporal Forces and Stellar Crown and all of those mid-tier sets like Shrouded Fable, I'm going to incorporate all of them into a bubble. You know them. I'm not going to explain all of them. Those sets are going to be the ones that are going to crash in value if a reprint occurs, because there's literally no value to them. So I'm saying this, if you have Shrouded, Stellar, Temporal, I highly recommend selling them now. Please do so. We are in a market that has a lot of buying demand, and if people are willing to pay $300 for one of the worst sets from Scarlet and Violet, that realistically should be a $100 booster box, sell it to them and pour it into a good set. Goes into my point that these are the sets that you should be buying into. Now, I'm not saying to purchase Destin Rivals right now. I believe in 2026 we are going to have better buying opportunities for this set. But what I'm demonstrating here is that this set, Prismatic, Destin, 151, those three, those come to the top of my mind, by the way. There might be one more. But these three sets are the sets that are going to perform the safest in the long term, right? Because these are in high demand, these have great depth, great arts, and just so much more, great aesthetics, great aura, whatever you want to categorize them as. And that's just one thing I want to preach on. So please take away one thing from my video, take away one thing from this channel, is invest into the quality and not into the quantity. I myself, and I remember this, bro, like I got Temporal Force ETBs at MSRP at Target a long time ago. This was probably 4 or 5 months ago, and I remember telling myself, like, I gotta get these off my hand right away. I got to. These are $49.99 at Target, but on the third party they're like $80, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy these. I'm gonna go to a card show and I'm gonna trade these ETBs for, you know, a different set, a set like Destin or whatever, right? Whatever set was released during the time. So I went to a card show. No one wanted to buy my Temporal Force ETBs. Everyone said, nah, it's not a good set. I don't want it. Until I found one vendor who was like, yeah, I'll take them. He bought them, and I got, I believe, like a booster box. So it was like the greatest trade of all time. Again, get rid of your bad sets. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.